What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
And y'all are tuned in right now to another edition of On Base Soil, your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast, everyone in the Bay's favorite podcast. I appreciate y'all for always rocking with us, wherever you're listening to us from right now. Make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live like today. If you are listening to us right now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anything else where you can find us at, make sure you give us 5 stars so we can go ahead and run up the algorithm real quick. But appreciate y'all for rocking with us as always. My boy Pat, how are you doing?
Good, man. You know my motto, if you woke up today, it's a good day. So I'm all right. Can't complain. The weather's starting to cool back down.
Bruh, thank you, Jesus. Oh man, it was turned on hell this weekend.
Man, on fire. So happy. It's all good now.
Yes, no, for sure. I literally stayed up pretty late last night, so I was able to see the difference from the heat going from hot to bearable. So thank God we was able to get some good sleep. Shout out everyone in the chat fucking with us as always. My boy Rockin' New Era tapping in from Mexico today. Still was the first one in the building. Shout out gang violence. I hope you're having some fun out there out in Mexico. Let us know where you're at exactly if you can. Shout out OB3. What's good, my boy? Hey, Tyler. Hey, Pat. What's up, my boy? Jayla Frey, our Vegas correspondent, as always, rocking with us. Gang, gang. What's up, my boy? And then we have my boy Cam. Yes, tapping in. Real motherfucking day one. OBS member. Tapping in from the plane. I don't know where my boy is going. I did see he was in first class on Southwest. Shout out my boy Kev. I was hoping to hate watch his Dodgers tonight as the San Diego Padres went ahead and tied it up. So we are going to be hate watching the Dodgers in these playoffs. For me, as a Giants fan, being Dodgers fan, Dodgers hater from day one. We're going to go ahead and jump into the weekend that was, as it was a pretty crazy weekend here in the Bay Area, sports-wise. Cal Berkeley ended up playing Miami this weekend, first ACC matchup, first time having college game day at the school. Your boy was there early in the morning, 4 o'clock a.m. Shit was crazy. And the college game day scene was pretty live. Shout out to the kid that hit for 100,000 on the field goal in the Vans, Berkeley style, of course. But the game itself was pretty lit. The atmosphere was crazy at Cal Berkeley. My boy Pat, we were both there in attendance. What was that atmosphere like, and how did you have a good time at the game?
Yeah, for sure, one of the best football games I've ever seen. Like, man, he was in there cracking. Cal tricked the game off, but for the most part, I'm saying just the experience, it was lit. Full disclosure, we almost left. Was getting like, oh no, should we beat the traffic?
No.
We was like, nah, like, all right. If Cal scored a touchdown here, we out. And then they just never scored that touchdown. So we posted, enjoyed that motherfucker, man. I'm glad we stayed, even though it was a late night. It was cool.
That is so funny. We did say I think first we was like, I think Miami fans had started to leave. Everyone it was a couple people that had left. It was 38-10, bro. It was 38-10, bro. Like they was
going in the fourth quarter. Yeah, exactly. Going in the fourth quarter.
It was already a long ass game already. So everybody was on the same time. You know what I'm saying? It should be good. Some of us want to stay to watch them storm the field, but at the same time, we can go ahead and make moves. That never happened. Cam Ward, really impressive. Ended up throwing for 437 yards for the comeback. Bruh, what was it like seeing a Heisman candidate live in person doing his thing?
Yeah, first half he wasn't really doing nothing too crazy, but that second half it was like, oh yeah, see why that Heisman is in play for you for sure.
Yes, no, really talented kid. They have a lot of playmakers. Cal had the momentum, bro. Like the game was rocking. It was packed house. When we first got there, I was saying I think this is as packed as it's gonna get. And within the time frame of you going to get some drinks and coming back in 5 minutes before kickoff, the shit was packed all the way to the top. We had people like smoking in the section, bro. Like that was my first time. That was my first time ever really seeing somebody smoking inside the stadium, RNS inside the building. So that was pretty lit itself too. But man, bro, like you said, definitely probably the best college atmosphere game that I've been to for sure, hands down. Just sucked in at the Cal. Ended up losing it in the end, but man, it was just a great experience to be there in person. My boy AP tapping in as a Raiders fan says it's officially hoop season. Yes, definitely hoop season. For some, we will definitely get into the Warriors a little bit here. And OB3 says, yeah, Cal really showed out for college game day. It was definitely lit, man. It was for sure smacking there. Jay the Furry wants to know, Tyler, did you get Bonte some shit there? Did not see Bonte. He did have a press pass, so he was down on the field. But I did give him shit for not getting up early in the morning to get to college game day, as that was pretty lit. Not gonna lie. And yes, very sad that Cal lost that game. that shit was crazy, bro. Oh man, I still can't believe it. Yes, Cal definitely real life got it for sure. I guess Kev is going to Vegas. Okay. Shout out to Kev going to Vegas right quick. Make sure you put some numbers down for your boys for the games coming up, as the 49ers will be playing on Thursday Night Football. But before we get into that, they went ahead and took an L on Sunday versus the Cardinals at the crib by 1 point. As Jordan Mason fumbled on one of the last drives to help the Cardinals set up a game-winning drive. Purdy, not the best day as a quarterback. Where they get 1 TD, 2 touchdowns, still had like 244 yards, but real low QBR, real low quarterback rating. We are now 0-2 in the West, Pat. A little bit different from years past, but what did you see from the squad on Sunday, and how the hell did they lose that game?
Man, I don't even know, to be honest with you. We got such a big lead. I went to sleep and woke up. The game was like in the ropes, and I was like, I saw Moody get hurt, and then I kind of knew like, oh, this probably ain't gonna end well. But also, I felt like our offense was moving well enough that we should be able to still have won that game. I wasn't really feeling the fact that Shanahan again started out throwing the ball when he should have been running it. Purdy missed a couple of deep outside throws outside the numbers to start the game. But also, it's like, why are those his first 2 throws of the game? Like, get him some throws to get in rhythm and shit first. Like, you got him throwing these, you feel me? Like, I don't know. It just felt weird all the way around.
Should he be able to make those throws, though, if Kyle's asking him to do it? Okay.
For sure.
But you still think they should have started off more with the run at the beginning?
Yeah. Or even, like, some shorter passes to get him warmed up and shit like that. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. You're not about to handcuff him out there, but the run game, the week before they got ran all over by Washington. Was it Washington they played the week before? I think so.
Cardinals, yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this defense was ass, bro. Like, there was no worries coming in. It was kind of like, bro, it felt like the Rams game. Like, should have been putting up way more yardage. Jordan Mason did average about six yards per carry, but
it essentially was the Rams game. Shit, we had a 13-point lead. Last time it was 10 or whatever. So it's definitely a game you should win. Purdy and the offense, y'all have to score at least 1 touchdown to put them away, and y'all didn't do that. So that's pretty much y'all fault. Also, I mean, if we have a kicker, we probably win that game. But also, that ain't no excuse. At the end of the day, shit happens. You got to find a way to get the win.
So you're saying Jake Moody is definitely a factor when it comes to this game, because my boy got hurt. Shit kind of went left. He usually is at least good for like 2 to 3 field goals at least right now. And with him going out early, boy, I kind of throw things off. But it's just, bro, we're really bad in the red zone, bro. Like, I think they're like 30th in the red zone right now. But like top 8 in pretty much like air yardage and everything else. Like, get up and down the field, they like top 8. They get to that red zone, just like years past. Niggas be struggling in the red zone, can't really score touchdowns. settling for field goals. And when you don't have a field goal kicker to settle with, it's kind of just like, bro, we're just really playing not to lose right now. But they still had that game-winning drive. Did you wake up for the game-winning drive or when Mason fumbled?
No. Okay, no, I saw the interceptions.
Oh yeah. No, so the interceptions were bad, but the Mason, bro, I pretty much brought that up because it's like, bro, we had the game was pretty much in hand as they were driving down the field. But bro, that fumble was just crucial, bro, at the end.
And so what was it like? We just needed a score, or we just needed a first down type shit?
No, we were heading into the red zone. They was about to score. We was probably like on like the 25, maybe 20. They had a real good drive. But bruh, that shit, this nigga fumbled. Oh man. And then that's what set him up for that game-winning drive. And James Conner ended up going on one. James Conner also won the battle versus your boy Huff, as Huff went out early in the game and never came back. So he has a big issue with us. And Kyler Murray also had 83 yards in the game on the ground, along with 195 throwing. So
yeah, you got to keep him in the pocket. That's what we said from the jump.
Well, they was out here running. Yeah, I know Jalen Fred. Oh man, it's tough. Huff is glass now. Yeah, I think he came back a little too early from the injury, but this is a separate injury. This is like, they said this is wrist or something like that now.
Yeah, so he tore a ligament in his wrist.
He's just starting to break down. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but still to be able to beat the Cardinals, bro. Like nobody on their wide receivers had over 100 yards. Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't do shit. He only had 2 catches. He had a big fourth down catch that Kyler was throwing off his back foot. That was pretty nice, but for the most part, the defense held him in check. Is it just, bro? Is it on the offense? Who is this lost on the offense or the defense, bro?
I feel like a little bit of both. Because we scored, 20-something points.
23.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of both. I'm not gonna put it on one or the other, but offense had a chance to put them away. In defense, if you get spotted 13 points in the fourth quarter, you should win that game. So
we scored all 23 in the first half. So literally did not score at all for the rest of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good. I'm about to put them on. Yeah, well, I'm putting them on offense. It's like, bro, you gotta be able to put up some type of points. I know we didn't have kicker, but damn, bro, y'all can't get a touchdown for the rest of the game. So
yeah, but also shit. Like I said, if you got a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter, you're supposed to win that game.
Yes, but you can't hold them from not scoring for all. Like, bro, it's like 2 quarters where they had 3 points in the third, and then they started 11 in the fourth quarter.
I mean, listen, their job is to not let them score. That's out of all the quarters, you give up the most points in the fourth. Like,
I mean, you can't hold them from scoring the whole game. Like, damn, bro. I mean, I don't know. They were doing good up until the offense fumbled at the end of the game, and then now we got to make a game-winning stop. Just wasn't good, bro. It really wasn't. I mean, like I said, we didn't have a field goal kicker. Jalen Fred says, I personally would have tried to go with a field goal instead of the 4 and instead of the 4th and forever, but Wisnowski was not Wisnowski needed to be like 20, 25 yards and in to be able to give you a good shot at making a field goal. So that Moody injury was definitely tough. Catch on with the chat real quick. Capstone says, so is the plan to just tank for Shador? Because I'm here for it. Only if the faithful agree, though.
Nah, I'm still not in that mode yet.
Purdy, do you think Purdy has played good enough so far to get the bag? Definitely not the Dak bag. Definitely not that. But at least the extension. Has he played well enough for the extension right now?
I mean, he's going to get paid regardless. I don't necessarily think. It's a matter of if, but it's when. So he's going to get paid regardless. I don't necessarily think he's going to get whatever, I guess, but shit, we didn't think BA was going to get what he got. So,
I mean, BA came off his best year, and it was a winning season. if Purdy like pretty much comes back to earth and throws more interceptions than touchdowns, and we do not get to the playoffs, do you think they'll still pay him?
Yeah. I mean, but I don't see all that happening.
I mean, we've been saying that these things keep losing the games they're supposed to be winning, and we're on to the division now. So there's that. Have the Seattle coming up on Thursday. Have to win that one. If we can't beat Seattle, it's pretty much cooked in terms of division wise. But they can still make the playoffs. But like, bro, if we get,
I
like
mean, I agree.
top,
If we don't beat Seattle, the season looks shaky. But do I think we're about to lose to Seattle? No. So
of course, you don't think we'll lose. But if we do lose, and if Purdy digresses and does not look as good as he did last year or the first 2 years, I don't think they're gonna pay him, bro. It's a matter of, especially if we get like a top 12 draft pick, and you got a chance to go up again and move up and actually get another young quarterback that you don't have to pay for another 4 years. I mean, it could be a possibility that they don't pay Purdy.
yeah, I mean, it's not completely out of the question, but I think they love Purdy.
Yeah, you can love somebody. I think they like Jimmy too, but you can't play. Then I mean, so no need for us to pay you. But we'll see how it plays. We'll see how it plays out. Not his best game for sure. Hopefully it'll bounce back. Jennifer says, even Tom Brady said he was surprised the 49ers throwing so much as we are running team. I mean, bro, he tried to spell Jordan Mason this week. He only gave him 14 carries, and Garendo had at least 5 of them, with Debo having 3. So maybe, I mean, he might give him less now after he saw that fumble, but do you think they'll still rely more on Purdy throwing the ball than us actually running the ball? 26 times carries to 35 times throwing?
I'm not sure. I feel like Kyle's problem is like when he sees something on film, he just wants to stick with that no matter what, instead of seeing how the game is going and adjusting. Like he just be having his mind made up about what he wants to call, how he wants to call the game, and then it don't be no in-game adjustments. Who fucking knows? I thought we should have ran more on the Cardinals. I thought we was having success running on the Cardinals.
Man, it's looking kind of sketch right now. BA did have a comeback game though. 8 catches on 12 targets, 147 on the day. No touchdowns though, but glad to see BA actually getting back out there doing his thing, even though nobody was saying anything because we lost. Kev Stone says, y'all know Richard Sherman said they got us losing to the Sea Chickens on Thursday. I'm not surprised by that because he's a fucking piece of shit and still the ops. But do you think there is a good chance that we could win on Thursday, bro? The Seahawks are coming off a loss to the Giants, but they are still, I believe, 3-2 now. What do you think happens on Thursday, bro?
I think we beat the Seahawks easily.
Easily?
Yep.
Bro, it's been a struggle of the last couple of weeks. We have not beaten anybody easily since
the Patriots last week.
I mean, that's one of the worst teams in the NFL, bro. Rams 27-24, Cardinals 25-24, 24-23, Vikings 23-17, and then week 1 we did smoke the Jets, who are also coachless now and trash. How do we easily beat the Seahawks in the division game in Seattle, bro?
Because I don't respect the Seahawks.
I know, but we don't respect these niggas. But how you been seeing them play this year? They look okay and definitely better than the Cardinals and the Rams.
That's your take, not mine. They ain't played nobody this year, and when they have, they got smacked. So fuck them.
The Giants are definitely not good. So I would say that game was probably a trap game for them, but DK's look pretty good. Geno's look pretty good. Your boy Kenneth Walker has been definitely hooping out there. Our defense, they're going to have some issues, bro. Mooney Ward, you feel like Mooney Ward kind of got his game right with this last game, or still looking not the best.
I wouldn't say he got his game right. I mean, he didn't get cooked this game, so that was cool. But on one of them plays, he got hit with a double move. So he's got to tighten up. I feel like everybody got to tighten up. Mustafa probably had the best game as far as like just off the top of my head thinking he did something. But I feel like everybody for the most part got to play a little better if we're gonna win. But and your Seahawks only beat the Patriots by 3 points, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Oh, okay.
But this is also a division game. Didn't the Cardinals get smoked the week before?
Some, but you talking about like.
But I'm just saying, bro. Styles make fights,
they looking good. Versus who?
They are looking good, bro. They've been putting up a good amount of yards, bro.
I guess they scored 20 points last week. So.
Versus the Patriots.
No, versus the Giants.
Versus the Giants, yeah. No, the Giants got pretty good pass rush. Our pass rush is not up there with the Giants, but OB3 does agree with you. If the New York Football Giants can beat the Seahawks, then the Niners can beat them. It's not where we are at 2-3 now, with a good amount of everyone being healthy outside of CMC. I just don't think we could just come on here every week and just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat these things just because. I don't know. That's just how I feel with how we've been losing these games to the teams we shouldn't be losing to, but we are not looking. We are not looking like we are just the dominant squad from years past.
I mean, I can agree on that, but am I worried? Nah. And do I think we about to tank this season? Nah. Because if we win this week, we're right in first place. So.
Yep, this is true.
I ain't sweating shit like how y'all about to hit panic mode and you about to be the ultimate glass half empty motherfucker. That ain't me. So I'm still standing 10 toes down thinking we are one of the most dominant teams in football. We just got to tighten our shit up. And that's just is what it is.
Oh, I'm laughing at the chat right now.
You good?
Alfred says, Gino is about to go off. Kefto says, so are we winning the division now, Pat?
Yes. I mean, we lost some games that hurt us, but 4-2 in the division, that's still a win. I ain't worried about that.
That is definitely still doable. Kev Stone says he has no faith in niggas after mistakes. Got to give the players a chance to bounce back. OB3 says Sherman likes the Niners and the Seahawks. If the game was at Levi's, he probably would pick the Niners. I think if we didn't lose to the Rams,
listen, I'm not mad at nobody for picking. But to say, right, exactly. Like we just lost last week to the fucking Cardinals and we gave the game away. So I'm not mad at nobody for picking them. But for me, I don't. First of all, Seahawks don't put no fear in me. They don't score over 20 points. So that's say what you want. They're just not it to me. Now, when we talk about this Chiefs game,
you said that about the Cardinals and these niggas with. Oh man, it go crazy, bro. Cool. But damn, bro, they definitely exploited us, and I thought they got a little more pieces. The Seahawks have a little more pieces than the Cardinals.
Not to me, but I mean, okay, that's
good. Also, too, the new head coach for the Seahawks is the old Ravens defensive coordinator, who was the one that coordinated the game that Brock Purdy threw 5 interceptions in last year. The Seahawks defense is not as good as the Ravens, but that is also something to take into consideration going into this week. AP says that Patty Bowe is a real bad nigga. He ain't going out. Man, listen, we are not talking about going out at all. And Patty's gonna pick us to win pretty much every single week. I'm just giving y'all what I'm thinking from what I saw from the squad this week. Oh man. OB3 says, I understand Tyler's concerns. This game is not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, OB3. It's not a total slam dunk. Pat is sitting here saying, like, oh, it's good. You better smoke them. Hey, wait.
And if we do, then what? You gonna come here and apologize?
No.
Don't even worry about it.
I will apologize on air.
Oh, I know.
And you will be able to talk your shit about me being scary about the Seahawks. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's a total slam dunk. What we can talk about from this game that was very positive, though, my man Nick Bosa with that crazy ass. Nobody picked Nick Bosa on their bingo card last week to get an interception, bro. The thing, it was like I think it was a screen. Ended up reading it well. Goes out, literally catches the ball like a wide receiver, and then tries to take it to the crib. What did you think of your man's Nick Bosa with the interception this week?
Yeah, that's the type of Nick Bosa we need. Like, you got to be making those splash plays at least every week. You know what I'm saying? But
yes,
it was an excellent first half of football, but the second half was just jack shit.
Kevstone says Tyler waiting for Pat's. Tyler waiting for Pat's answer. Laughing emoji. I don't know, bro. We might need to think about this tank thing. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna tank right now. It's fucking October. It's just, bro. We just can't keep losing, y'all. That is the main thing.
Check in with me at Thanksgiving.
Look, this is the gauntlet right here, bro. This is the gauntlet coming up. Seattle, Kansas City coming off a bye. Them whole ass niggas. Cowboys who just snuck that win. He said that ready to go on the field right there. He said, I know who the schedule is. No,
we ready, man.
Oh, boy, you a savage, bro. Oh man, that's funny as hell, blood. No, you're a real one. If anybody,
no, but I mean, like, realistically though, I ain't gonna lie. Realistically, I was like 10-7, 11-6 still wins this division probably easily. So I'm not really gonna hit the panic meter. Yes, we have to play better, but like, I mean, we dug ourselves in holes before, bro. So I know this team is going to respond. And then, we got some real I would say, like, we're gonna know what type of football team we is when it's all said and done. Like, we got a hard schedule. We got, you feel me, a lot of playoff teams that are contenders. So we're gonna know where we stack up, and I think we'll be all right.
I'm mad at that. They have definitely in the Super Bowl past year started about, I think, 3-5, 2-3 or some shit like that. It's a little bit different this year with us losing the 2 in the division. But it is still possible. I don't think the panic happens until about loss 6 or more. That is when it will get a little tight in terms of trying to make the playoffs. But for now, we are definitely still good. I'm trying to catch up with the chat right quick. Okay, cool. Joe Griffin, shout out to pulling up to the chat. First time, I'm sure, to the show. Thank you for rocking with us, my boy. Hit that like button while you're here. We need the 1994 offense and defensive playbook. Is there any shot, Pat, Robert Saleh getting fired today from the Jets, that he can come in and be the defensive coordinator over Nick Swarson?
No, I don't think they'll do that to him mid-season. Yeah. But, I mean, there may be like a scenario where, like, later on in the year, he might come in and be like a consultant or something like that. But I don't see him being a coordinator or like having like an official role this year. Yeah,
not when the season's going. I can't see it happening. Capstone says trade BA for some secondary players. No, I honestly think if we do end up being weak, thank you, my boy, for liking that button. For sure. Appreciate that, Joe. That if we do end up being weak enough, that they would probably should trade up for Travis Hunter. That would probably be better served if you do want to go ahead and pay Brock and just bring in a game changer, Heisman candidate in Travis Hunter at that cornerback spot, and then end up cutting Mooney Ward. So that would be kind of clean if you want to go that route. But would you be down for getting Travis Hunter over a quarterback?
Bro, we are not drafting number 1. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I'm just saying.
Nah, bro. I'm not entertaining your bullshit, bro. No. Hell no. You can take that fan fiction on your own, my nigga. I don't care about nothing you talking about.
We will cross that bridge
if
it ends up happening. OB3 says would be cool to have Robert Saleh back, but it sounds like we will have to take a break for now. Capstone says, well, that'll work too. Trade Brandon Ayuk for picks. bro. Stop trying to trade Brandon Ayuk, bro. My nigga is definitely fine.
I'm about to say he just had his best game of the year. What you talking about?
147, bro. They had 147. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Joe Griffin says, I still think we should have signed Simmons, the linebacker from the Cardinals. I don't know what Simmons he's talking about. Which Simmons he's talking about,
safety.
Joe?
Justin Simmons
Yeah. Okay, at safety, Mustafa played well. You think Tig Brown is going to get any better, or?
Shit, I didn't really have a problem with what he was doing. I mean,
yeah,
I guess didn't really stick out. Like Kyler Murray really just killed us more than anything. Letting him get outside the pocket just fucked us up.
Man. Where was he? I do not see Jair Brown. Oh yeah, 5 tackles, my pick. 5 tackles at least on the day. I don't know, bro. It was a complete effort of everybody that ended up playing on the field that we took that loss. So hopefully we'll go ahead and change it around for Thursday, as the Seahawks will be a big game to be tapped in for. As Niners go ahead and head up there right quick. We'll go ahead and transition to around the league for a quick second before we go into our power rankings, as it was a pretty great day for your boy as he remains undefeated in fantasy. My boy Pat ended up getting his first victory as well for the gang. You know what I'm saying? So the season is not lost at all. Even W, do you have any words of encouragement for your fantasy team getting off the snide?
Fuck Kev. That's my motherfucking words of encouragement. You know what time it is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's time to follow it up. You know what I'm saying? Time to follow it up with another bounce back victory. Let's go, man. We're on the up and up. You feel me? Tapped in. They got me 8th in the overall power rankings right now. Just like that. We feel me? We on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip. I was this close. I was this close from going 3-0 on the weekend. I didn't get there, but feel me? We on the up and up. And also, Matty Bo, we coming for your ass too. Don't think you going, you know what I'm saying, be exempt. We coming for niggas this week. We are on them.
This is the type of energy I love that you bring to the show right now, man. Talk your shit about the fantasy squad. Oh,
hey, that's them old niggas that you don't recognize these new niggas. That's the problem, nigga. Don't even worry about it. Be on your ass. Be on your ass.
Yes. To be in the race, I don't know what it feels like. As my team went ahead and beat Allen's team in the fantasy football this week, he had me maybe a little bit worried. But we ended up getting that extra win, and I didn't need Alvin Kamara to do too much as we were sitting 5-0 in the season. But around the league, the Vikings remain undefeated as well versus Jets, that early morning game. I don't know how much of y'all really watched that one. I watched like the second half. Sam Darnold didn't look the best, so he's definitely came back to earth a little bit, but they still ended up being undefeated thanks to that defense. Anything from that game that you want to talk about?
No, I just felt like that was a good sign for the Vikings, for Sam Darnold to really not have really a good game, and they still found a way to win. So shout out to them. The Jets just look a little dysfunctional. I mean, obviously, their coach got fired. Some people say it was because he had the Lebanese flag on his shoulder too. So, conspiracy theorists gonna do their thing.
Wait. They said they fired Robert Saleh because he had the Lebanese flag? Really?
Yeah, because he came out with like a patch on his hoodie with the Lebanese flag. And I guess they say like Woody Johnson is like not really with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like high key racist. Yeah. So, I mean, their team obviously ain't been looking that great, but I mean, we felt like he was on the hot seat anyway. But they said like the Jets have never fired a coach in season, so I feel like it may be something there. So,
and he the first. Is he the first black head coach for the Jets? I think.
Probably, yeah.
I think so. Well,
oh no, didn't they have what's the name? Who's the dude coaching in Tampa?
Buddy. Oh no, I don't. My boy.
Where was he coaching before?
He Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
He has
he was
coached.
coaching the Jets, wasn't he?
No, I don't think Todd Bowles never coached the Jets. He
Man,
definitely
where
was
was he
with Tampa.
coaching before? Where was he
Check
coaching
in.
before that?
Check in for the Jets, but I'm pretty sure Robert Sala's mixed. So that
Yeah, he was the head coach
answers.
of the Jets from 2015 to 2018.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so they've had other black coaches there then. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers not looking like the old Aaron Rodgers as well. So it might be kind of cooked. Even though Garrett Wilson went crazy in that game. So I don't know. I think it's the offensive coordinator dude that Aaron Rodgers be riding for.
Man, Aaron Rodgers is the offensive coordinator. What you talking about?
I know that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
Shit.
And when he went ahead and stared down Robert Saleh after that touchdown, his days were pretty much numbered. Like, yeah, you think they celebrate with you? Like, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's going down in the chat right now. Yeah, no, the Jets order. Your ass is on the spotlight, brother.
Yeah, so, I mean, shit. You find me a billionaire in this country that probably ain't, I'll be more surprised.
Yeah, no, that's also true. With the Ravens and Bengals game, that one was pretty good. The Ravens ended up sneaking out the Bengals, bro. I feel sorry for Joe Burrow. Them niggas been really playing for their hearts out on the offensive side, but their defense is ass cheeks. So they ended up getting the win. Lamar Jackson is still going crazy. Derrick Henry still going crazy. Are they a legit shot to beat Kansas City on the NFC?
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure. They're definitely
they
had a chance. They had a chance last year.
They look good versus everybody except for the Chiefs. So I think it's just like, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if anybody can end up so happen to beat the Chiefs, I thought the Ravens could possibly come out.
Yeah, I mean, fuck Kansas City, so yeah.
With that game, I definitely passed out, but your man's DC4 has definitely come back to the pack. He was looking a little shook out there.
Yeah, he was looking crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
The first half was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was out there like it's
and
a little
I don't know
there.
why he hates my nigga Chris Olave, bro. I don't know what he did to that.
It's fault from last year, bro, because I had him on my fantasy team. He always throws it to Shaheed.
Nigga can't catch. I don't understand.
That's his favorite person to throw to.
Bro, game on the line. Game on the line. And even the random dude threw it to some nigga I never even heard of. Like, bro, why is this play not drawn up for Chris Olave? Bro? What are we doing?
Yeah, no, his pops ended up dropping a tweet saying he only had one pass thrown his way. That's why I stayed away from Chris Olave this season. And Carr ended up getting hurt as well in that game. So Spencer Rattler, it might be your time, brother. But
oh damn, that's their quarterback. Shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's their quarterback too. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna go with Taysom, but I'm pretty sure it's the Rattler as they backup. So I mean, he got a legit shot to take Carr's spot. So we will see with that. That's one less spot for Devontae Adams to also go to as well. The Raiders. Shout out to the Broncos on my fantasy team that I picked up that early morning. On the waiver wire, which is crazy, they were still there. They ended up getting smoked by Patrick Surtain and are probably going to trade Devontae Adams by tomorrow. Are the Raiders pretty much in place to get Shedeur Sanders?
I don't know, because I feel like, oddly enough, I feel like the Raiders are still better than like the Patriots. And
yeah,
I mean, I guess I can't say they're better than the Panthers because they lost to the Panthers, but
yeah, I don't think Dion is gonna. I think he's gonna pull a Manning. Ended up sending his son not to like the Panthers or the Patriots, so they might just jump.
Yeah, not for sure.
But It doesn't
But
look like
you said Shador or Travis Hunter. I'm tripping. You said Shador?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see Shador there for sure. Travis
Yeah.
Hunter, I'm like, yeah, he's going top 1 or 2. But Shador, I could see Shador getting down to the Raiders like top 10 or something. Because I feel like right now Cam Ward is the best quarterback probably coming out.
You got Cam over Shador after Saturday?
Yeah, I do. I mean, not even necessarily just me. I feel like other GMs, Shador is kind of like you gotta be either all in, like you are either all in or you all out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You are. He's a
polarizing.
Yeah, very
it's
polarizing
very particular
yes.
top. Like he's not just like everybody's cup of tea. So I feel like that could hurt him a little bit as far as draft stock goes. Like, we don't care shit about that, but other people, and then like Travis Hunter, I feel like is no brainer. But yeah, I feel like Shador will probably be like, he's definitely going to be like top 3 quarterbacks taken, I think. But I wouldn't say the clear number 1.
I would say top 2, just depending on who's at that number 1. If it is the Raiders, for sure they're going, of course. But yeah, I think honestly that it's pretty much right. I think Shador is definitely the best quarterback in this draft. But like you said, with all the other factors, Cam Ward is a more low-key brother. That's what they're looking for at that QB spot. If they are going to take one of us.
Man, it depends who's coming out too, because I feel like Quinn Ewers might go ahead of Shador.
He's not.
Like, I feel
he's
like
good, but he's not. I don't think he's that good to pass up the undeniability of the talent. Because if Shador goes to the combine, ends up showing out. Now he ends up, you know what I'm saying, away from Colorado, away from his dad. That's kind of what they're looking for. But oh shit, this is how we popping, bro. Cards fan.
Yeah. Feeling bad for us and shit. Nah, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming through. Hit that like button, man.
You feel me? Hit the like button while you're here, Cards fan. But how deep in the rabbit hole did you go to find our show? Y'all always start slow. I don't doubt that y'all make some noise soon. Oh man, too big my phone. That's crazy. But thank you for fucking with us and finding us, man. But that is pretty funny. So that means we're doing something right around here. What was I gonna say? Oh, last game I want to talk about, or 2, Bills and Texans. My boy CJ ended up getting that win, you know what I'm saying, over Josh Allen real quick. Deep bomber Nico Collins, who is out, but still probably one of the best wide receivers in the league right now. And then the Commanders, which will lead me into the power rankings. So ended up smoking the Browns. What you think about those 2 games for the Commanders and the Texans?
Yeah, I thought those was pretty good games. Texans had me worried. I saw them jerseys and I just knew they was finna lose. So they got their shit done. What else? My boy Jaden Daniels, I thought that was a good win for them because he didn't have like the perfect offensive game like he had been having. He had an interception. It was a little bit clunky, but still found a way to handle business. And the Browns fucking stink. I don't know why Deshaun Watson is still playing.
They're paying him a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. That's a fact. But it's like the coach wants to bench him and he can't. It just looks bad out there. Free my Nick Jamo, man.
All right,
Let's
man.
get my boy
the real one.
The
Start real one. Talk about it.
Get Jameis Winston in the game so Amari Cooper can get his shit together. Because fucking with Deshaun, this looks like nobody likes him out there, and I don't blame him.
I think he got smoked. Nobody went in to go help him up or anything like that. It's pretty much done out there. I'm surprised you didn't go in on your man Josh Allen 2 weeks in a row, 2 L's in a row.
Nah, because like I said, he was a big MVP candidate for me, but like I feel like when you get matched up with the top contenders in the AFC week to week, you feel me? You expect him to play a little bit better, but I don't like them making you look bad doesn't show too many red flags to me. You know what I'm saying? Like If it was another
because of
team
lower
that was like
competition.
lesser competition, yeah, exactly. Like if it was lesser competition, but I expect those teams to be going at it and make the other like even CJ didn't have really a great game, but feel me, he's finding ways to win, and that's all you can ask for at the end of the day. So,
CJ was like 28 for 38, 331, 1 TD, 1 interception. Josh Allen 9 for 30, 131.
Yeah, he had a bad game for sure. Like he had a terrible game. CJ he didn't have a great game, but Josh Allen had a bad game.
I feel like CJ had a pretty great game. I mean, he only had 1 touchdown, yes, but still, I don't know. I felt like it was pretty good. And then losing Nico, that was pretty big. So the side eye, did you see the side eye from your man Stephon Diggs to Josh Allen after the game?
Allen, yeah, I seen the picture.
Yeah, so happened to be after all the news dropped about the Cardi B situation. My boy Offset, keep your head up. My boy, Cards fan said he said that we popped up in the recommended. No joke, LOL. So shout out to the algorithm. Shout out to the algorithm doing this thing. Fam in the building. Alex Silva, section 123 on Friday. Ooh. The Dubs are back. Oh man, we gonna get to the Dubs in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't realize we was at the crib on Friday. That's hard.
Okay. As Alan said, the hoop season is definitely here. Alan Perry says Shedeur Sanders will fit perfectly with the Raiders. San Francisco only acts like they like black folks. LMAO. So, not true. OB3, man, wish the Texans could get the Oilers history from the Titans. They could wear those. That would be clean. If they could wear the Oilers throwbacks in Houston, too bad the Titans are buggy. Yeah, sure. And Alex Silva says Deshaun Watson needs to be in the rub and tug offense. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right. Now it's time for our NFL Power Rankings of the week. Every week we will give you guys our top 10. I'm pretty sure it looks a little different as a lot of things shifted outside of probably the top 2. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first on
mine? You can go ahead.
All right.
I got my shit.
Bam! Number 10. I got the Denver Broncos. They have made it onto my list, possibly because I had them in fantasy this week. Patrick Surtain is looking like a candidate for defensive MVP this year. He's been going crazy. Had the pick six or the fumble. Was it pick six? It was a fumble or pick six, but he took it to the crib. Their offense is shit. Bo Nix is kind of ass, but they are winning games somehow, some way with that defense. So I put them at number 10 for the week. Number 9, I got your Bucks at number 9. They almost had the Falcons on the rope, but ended up losing that game. Shout out to Kirk O'Chains, who dropped 40 on me this week. But Papa J says Bo Nix is a beast. That is cap, bro. I don't know who you are, Papa J. Thank you for fucking with us, but I'm going to call cap on that. Alan Perry says it was 100-yard pick six. Shaking my head. Yeah, I got your thing. Took that shit to the crib. That was lovely. Number 8, the Bills. They lost. Had to drop them down on my list. I had them at 4 last week, so I got them all the way down to 8 now. Number 7, I got the Cowboys. They ended up getting that late win. Dak was kind of clutch, so I did move them up from 10 to 7. I have the Falcons at number 6. Kirk O'Chains going crazy out there. Shout out Young Hoku on the fantasy team. Dropped 15 points on Allen for me. Number 5, I got the Texans. Texans have moved up from 7 to 5 for me. Shout out CJ Stroud. I have the Commanders sliding down just one spot to number 4. I hope to see them on your list this week, Pat, as they win.
They was on my list last week.
Was they on your list?
They was number 10.
Oh, okay. I forgot that. Hopefully they have moved up on Pat's list this week.
Well, how they moved down and they lost on, and they won and they moved down on your shit.
I have
this man crazy.
And this is gonna be the matchup of the week, low key. I put the Ravens ahead of the Commanders at 4.
Oh wow!
Had an impressive win over the Bengals. Had a really good win the week before with Derrick Henry going crazy. So I went ahead and put them up at number 3, and then 2, just because they're undefeated, Vikings on there, number 1.
Wait, so you had the Ravens at what?
I had the Ravens at 6 last week, and they're at 3 now.
And what about the Texans?
The Texans moved from 7 to 5 this week. So I have Chiefs, Vikings, Ravens, Commanders, Texans, Falcons, Cowboys, Bills, Bucks, Broncos. What is wrong with my list? What is wrong with my list? What is wrong with my list? What is wrong with my list?
Where are the Lions?
The Lions? Yeah, I could have put them on there. They had a bye week, so this list is definitely fluid. And your man might have forgot to put the Lions on the list.
Yeah, you be having that recency bias in your shit every week. Right? It's like, nigga, who was looking good this week? I need that.
You know what I'm saying? This is the week 6. So they if I put them on there now, I would slide the Bucks off and put them at 9 and still have the Broncos at 10. So I would probably put the Lions there. I don't know, but they're not on
I'm
my
not
list,
too mad at the Broncos. Broncos ain't on my list, but I'm not too mad at that. They got a good defense, but I mean they beat the Raiders, so that's cool.
Yeah. Your list, right. Man. Nigga talk shit about my list. Hold on,
Number 10, I got the Bucks. They took a loss, so they fell down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Tough loss, but they'll be all right. Number 9, I got the Packers. Although they only beat the Rams, I feel like their 2 losses are still impressive. I ain't gonna say impressive, but they're very solid teams, and they were without Jordan Love for a while, so I feel like they're 9. 8, I got the Falcons. They took control of that division, who I think is a little scrappy, so I got them at 8.
Shout out to my pick, yes sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Baby, rise up.
Number 7, I got the Bills. Had to slide them down a little bit. They lost to a good team, so I'm still got them in the mix. Number 6, I got the Commanders. They're moving up the list. I don't got them in the top 5 because I feel like they still haven't played. But at the end of the day, you got to play who's on your schedule, and they keep winning them motherfuckers. So respect to the Commanders. Number 5, I got the Ravens. They got a real nasty loss to the Raiders, but their other loss is the Chiefs, and then they got the rest are like impressive wins. So got them there. Then I got the Lions at number 4. They have 1 loss, so I'm like they still it to me. Texans at number 3.
Okay.
I feel like they've been in the gauntlet, and their only loss is to the number 2 Vikings, and number 1, you still got the Kansas City Chiefs, who continue to piss me off. And I got Mahomes on one of my leagues, but he don't be doing shit, but he just doesn't.
Oh no, he was on the bench. He was on the bench for me this week too.
Hate that.
It's they defense, bro. They defense is the truth. They're really good against the run. I mean, Travis Kelce was doing some things out there, but it wasn't like some dynamic shit. Xavier Worthy looking cool. Kareem Hunt on 2 of my fantasy teams, looking like 2000.
I got him on 1 of mine.
Bro, y'all saying? Did you got him in our league?
No. I got him in Tone's league.
Somebody in our league. Yeah, okay, yeah. So
I tried to get him, I think, 1 week, but I had made like too many moves that week, and then somebody swooped.
It's kind of bad now if you don't got them on your fantasy team, but
yeah,
they just keep finding a way. We gotta win this week, bro. They're coming off a bye, bro. They know it's us coming off the bye, bro. They gonna be locked in coming into Levi's. I don't want to jump ahead, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one.
Andy Reid come off the bye is always trouble, but.
Papa J says, I'm gonna have to kick off the Denver Broncos to put the Lions on that list. And Alan Perry agrees that the Donkeys are for sure not top 10. I mean, the defense is real, y'all. But yeah, no, my shit, that should be funny. If niggas got by this week, they probably not making my list. We have a special edition. We have a special edition bingo picks today. as the 49ers will be playing on Thursday, and we'll be having a post game on Friday edition for y'all. So we're going to go ahead and pick our bingo picks right now for the week. We did not get close on sacks at all, as we only have one this week. And on interceptions, we also did not pick Nick Bosa to get an interception this week. So, my boy Pat, who do you have on your bingo card this week? Oh, touchdowns. We both had Kittle. No, you had Kittle. No, we both had Kittle. Jordan Mason did not get in there, and BA did not get in there. So we gotta get better at bingo picks for this week. Who do you have for interceptions, my boy, and how many do we get?
I'm gonna go 1, and I'm gonna go with Demo. Hopefully we get it, man.
Man, we're gonna keep taking it to the bank, baby. Hey, shout out. We didn't even give him a shout out to birthday boy. Demo went ahead and got the block kick. Took it to the crib. Went ahead and blew out the birthday cake in the end zone. So that was pretty lit. Okay, shout out Joe. Y'all saying fucking what? He said he's still tuned in. Just cleaning his buildings. Great show. Appreciate you, my boy, for rocking with us. And yes, we have to fix the red zone issues. He needs to do what the Bears did with Refrigerator Perry, in his opinion. Yeah, run that rock, bro. Yes, and want to play by Demo to the OB3. That shit was crazy. So shout out Demo, as Pat has him getting 1 interception on the day. I also am gonna go with 2. 2 picks on the day. I'm going Fred Warner with 1. And then I'm gonna go with Mustafa Ward getting his first interception of his whole career versus Geno Smith. So I'm going with 2 picks on the day versus Geno Smith. Giving us that for the week. For sacks, put it in there in the chat as well. Who you got for getting interceptions this week for the gang? For sacks, who you got, Pat?
I'm gonna go 4 sacks. I'm gonna go 4 sacks.
4? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Gino would be a little bit easier to rile up than Kyler.
Anybody than the fucking 2-year-old man.
Man, fucking midget.
Bro, his legs were moving so fast on that touchdown, bro. If you go back and watch, like D Withers, my boy, you got to get out the mud, bro. He fucking smoked my boy. That was crazy.
Man, I'm gonna go Bosa.
Always a safe pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Floyd. Got him on last week, so I think he followed up and keep the rhythm going. Then I'm gonna go Fred.
Fred with 1.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go Kalia Davis. I'm gonna go my boy getting 1. I see he was out there last week, so I think he's gonna get him one.
Okay. I'm gonna go 3 sacks this week. Geno was getting sacked a lot by the Giants, but they have a better D-line than we do. I'm thinking Bosa gets 1, Malik gets 1, and I'm going to go Leonard Floyd again for that 3rd one. I think I had him last week too. Okay, there we go. Floyd. So I'm going Floyd for that last one. So Bosa, Malik Collins, Leonard Floyd, all getting a sack. You have 4, Bosa, Leonard Floyd, Fred getting 1, and Khalil Davis. So not mad at that as well. OB3 has 2 picks on the day, 1 for Fred Warner, 1 for Bosa. Bosa, that was man. If he gets another one, he will be in
that would be crazy.
Defense. Man, that would be crazy, bro. And then sacks for OB3. He has 1 sack on the day. It's going to be by Fred Warner. Fred, you could tell he was a little hurt in his last game because he just wasn't moving as well versus the Cardinals as he's been in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully he bounces back with a pretty big game. So we'll definitely see what happens there. Our last thing before we get up out of here, as the power rankings and we did the bingo card, The NBA, as my boy Alan Perry says, is back. The WNBA has also been going crazy as well, too. My pick, the Aces, got eliminated last week by the Liberty, so they have moved on, and I think the Lynx were smoking Cavs pick Connecticut tonight. Any updates for the WNBA playoffs for yourself, my boy?
Connecticut was actually getting smoked, so
that's what I said. Yeah, by the Lynx.
Yeah, I thought you said they was winning. My bad. But yeah, so it's gonna be Minnesota in the finals versus New York. Like I told Kev, he had Connecticut and was trying to, you know what I'm saying, but wrong again. Just like he about to be about that fantasy team. You know how that is. Anyways, no, it'll be a good finals match. I still think New York comes away with it, but I think it's not gonna be no runaway series. I think it'll be another fight.
And who was the other one? Who's the Liberty playing?
The Liberty is about to play Minnesota in the finals. They beat the Aces.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So they already moved on to the finals already.
Yeah, they beat the Aces 3-1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a good matchup. Who you got winning that matchup? To win
New York.
Yeah. Got Liberty. Yeah, they got Stewie. They got the Bay legend Sabrina Ionescu. So that will definitely be a good game. We'll be tapped in with for that series. And then the Warriors. Before we get up out of here, gang violence back in the building. Steph the Splash guy, Draymond Green, crazy ass nigga, Jonathan Kuminga, your man's D'Anthony Melton, starting at number 2. Hey, go ahead and take your victory lap right now. It is only preseason, yes, but they rolled out there with that lineup with Steph, D'Anthony Melton, Kuminga at the 3, Draymond at the 4, and who looks to be at least 6'11", maybe 6'10". What's my man's name?
Trace Jackson Davis.
TJD. Shout out to Gang Violence, friend of the show. What did you think of the Warriors on Saturday and your man Lindy Waters hitting that game winner?
That's what I was about to say. I was more surprised by Lindy Waters than anything else, bro. When we traded for him, I was like, "Who is this dude?" But now he looks like he's gonna be a real shooter.
Is Lindy Waters in fact water?
I mean, I guess so. Shit, it's Lindy Waters. But I mean, the person that pissed me off more than anybody is just Guy Santos because I feel like they milking this situation, and I ain't really feeling it.
Hold on, man. You can't just say shout to a boy Guy. Damn, bro.
I just feel like he don't really fit with what we trying to do, and they're kind of forcing the issue. But whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think he get PT when the season actually starts. But my issue was probably just getting more Moody minutes. I think GP had a pretty decent game, but
Kirk gets on my nerves, bro.
Look, honestly, people are saying that he's getting forced to play this lineup already because if it was up to him, Draymond would be at the 5, and then Kuminga would be at the 4, and then Wiggins would be at the 3. So, like, this is somewhat he's compromising, somewhat putting this lineup in there, which seemed like it made a little bit more sense. And then our bench unit looked pretty good too with Kai Anderson and Looney and Pods. Not the best shooting night, of course, overall. I think that's just, first game back and everything. But they're putting up a lot of threes. We put up, I think, the 4th most threes last year. So is it encouraging from that game on Saturday for the season to come?
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily. I'm not about to put too much stock into the preseason, but looks good so far. We'll see how they close games because that was our problem last year, was closing games. So I think we'll always be competitive, but we'll see how this team gels together when it's all said and done. But the role players were looking good, so that's what you want to see.
For sure. I think they have another game on Wednesday versus the Kings, so we'll definitely be tapped in for that, and then we'll be back at the Chase Center on Friday for the Steph bobblehead night. I think they're giving out some replica gold ones, special gold ones as well.
When is this?
This is on Friday for the Olympic. They're giving out the Olympic bobblehead for Steph.
Oh, this Friday.
I'm pretty sure it's this Friday. They're gonna have the right exactly. So might fill up. Try and get that the gold ticket Steph won, so that'll be clean. OB3 says Lindy Waters the third. He might have a spot on the roster. Hopefully, he won't be stuck in Santa Cruz this year. If he keep on making plays like that, I don't think so. Alan Perry says Steve Kerr wants us to be scrappy. LMAO. That is the classic description of a mediocre team. I hope not. Yeah, right. OB3, man. I hope not, man. They didn't look. They was holding up with the Clippers well, man. I just think the shots have to fall, but I just like what I saw more. My boy Clay is always going to be a legend in these streets, but there's no more like balancing of like trying to keep Clay in the right headspace by playing him in there, having him come off the bench, changing up the lineups. Like, there's one less veteran that Steve feels like he has to start, so it'll just put more of a rotation out there for the game and just allow Steph and Draymond to just really be like, you know what I'm saying, their own. I mean, what do you think about that with Clay leaving in the new squad?
Yeah, I'm not too mad about Clay leaving anymore. It sucks. Still sad to see, but you know, we got to move forward. I just hope that my boy Moody finds a way to get in rotation, or they trade him, because Kerr doing this stupid shit. It's a numbers game. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Put
the man in the game.
Bro, just stop making it hard, Steve, and just put Moody in the game. I think Clay leaving also helps them go ahead and just really try and see what they got out of Kuminga and Moody as well too. So we're gonna see for sure. Joe Griffin happens to be a Bulls fan, but that's okay. We always recommend any team of any sport coming through here, as we had a Cardinals fan slide through today, and we have not seen Ramilia since his team went in and got that weak ass win versus us. So we are looking for you, RSR. But that is a pretty good note to end on. Pretty good action-packed day as we are back in the swing of things. With basketball getting back, we're able to fit everything into the tight schedule. We want to thank y'all for definitely coming out and rocking with us. We have some new people coming through today. For sure, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. We will be back on Friday with the episode breaking down the hopefully 49ers win versus Seattle. As Pat will be able to take his victory lap and talk his shit about me being shook about this game. But my boy Pat, is always, last words.
What's your final score for Thursday? That's what I want to know.
What is my final score for Thursday? 27. We ain't even got a kicker yet, right?
Yeah, we do. His name is Matthew Wright. I don't know where the fuck he went to school, where he came from.
What? What happened to Robbie Gold, the savior?
That man is old and retired, bro.
There's no need to bring back Robbie Gold. So Matthew Wright will be our kicker. Okay, I'm going 27-24. 49ers get the win.
That's not too bad. I got 31.
Okay.
16.
Bro, you think they only scored 16?
Yeah, I don't see them scoring a lot of points ever. So
you said that last week, and they be scoring on. Bro, defense be getting scored on, bro. I'm just letting you know that.
I mean, hey, sometimes.
All right. 31-16. Pat, as the win, we go blow them out in bounce back fashion in Seattle, and you will be able to come on here and talk your shit. I would love to see that, but we just need to win, y'all. That's it. Like, just focus on it. Don't have to be nothing crazy. Just find a way to get a win. OB3 has, yes, Niners win 27-24. And yes, we definitely have the same score. Shout out my boy. Okay, Joe Griffin, shout out my boy. Yes, sir. Great show. We'll be following often. And 32-23 is his score prediction. How are we gonna get 32? Safety?
32-28. Oh, no, that's 34. I don't know. I'm sure it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But definitely share with the friends, Joe. We appreciate you coming on for the show, fucking with us. We are Niner Gang through and through. Alan Perry, as a hater, has us losing. Seahawks 21-15.
Who the fuck y'all play this week? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. No, they're salty. They're salty. We will definitely talk about wherever Devontae Adams goes.
Are they playing Pittsburgh? They might actually have a chance to win. Y'all be beating Pittsburgh.
That is the one. I feel like they play them every single year, like for some reason.
I swear, literally. But that's like they could have a terrible season, but they'll beat the Steelers. But I swear, I don't know how or why.
Steelers. That is fucking hilarious. But boy, Pat, we were supposed to end the show about 2 seconds ago. But as always, last words.
Appreciate y'all always coming through, kicking it on the soil, man. Please hit that follow button, subscribe, whatever they call it. Like it, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend. But yeah, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all choose to come kick it with us. So we appreciate y'all. It's always love. I'm saying hit all the socials, like, subscribe, follow, Twitch, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, all that. Yeah, see y'all when we see y'all.
At On Base Soil everywhere. We will hit y'all later on this week. Everyone have a good night.